Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello dear student and all viewers, welcome to my channel English Literature and Linguistics, a channel for literature lovers. This video is the part 2 of a series of video all about poetry. In this video, I will discuss the forms and types of poetry. So let's first of all we discuss the forms of poetry. The basic forms of poetry are formal verse, blank verse, free verse. Formal verse is the type of poetry which follows both rhyming and meter scheme. The example is this verse. In this short life, there only lost an hour. How little is within our power. The next one is blank verse. Blank verse follows meter scheme only, but it does not follow any rhyming scheme. The example is from Shakespeare's Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles. Against a sea of troubles. The third form of poetry is free verse. A free verse is the form of poetry which does not follow rhyming scheme or any meter scheme. The example of the free verse are the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot and Fog by Carl Sandburg. Next, we are going to define the types of poetry. There are 3 types of poetry. Number 1, lyrical poetry. Number 2, narrative poetry. Number 3, dramatic poetry. Let's discuss them one by one. Number 1, lyrical poetry. What is lyrical poetry? Lyrical poetry is that poetry which expresses personal experiences, personal feelings, personal emotions and thoughts. Lyrical poetry is written in the form of the following poems: sonnet, elegy, and ode. We are going to discuss these terms of the lyrical poetry one by one. Number 1, sonnet. The word sonnet comes from the Italian word sonetto. Literally, it means little song. Generally, A sonnet is a 14 lines lyrical poem with text rhyming scheme. The following are the famous types of sonnet: patriarchal sonnet, English sonnet, Spenserian sonnet, Miltonic sonnet, Curtain. Patriarchal sonnet. What is patriarchal sonnet? It is also called Italian sonnet. It is named after the Italian poet Francesco Petrarch. Although it was not developed by Petrarch himself, but rather by a string of Renaissance poets. It consists of two stanzas. The first one is an octet, followed by a sestet, an 8-line stanza and a 6-line stanza. The 8-line stanza rhyming scheme is A, B, B, A, B, B, A, and the 6-line stanza is either C, D, E, C, D, E, or C, D, C, D, C, D. Example of these sonnets are How Do I Love Thee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning, or Sonnet 19 When I Consider How My Life Spent by John Milton. English sonnet. English sonnet, which is also known as Shakespearean sonnet or Elizabethan sonnet. The English sonnet is sometimes known as Shakespearean and Elizabethan sonnet because they became popular in the English language during Elizabethan period, and William Shakespeare became the most famous sonneteer of this period, and therefore this English sonnet form is also called Shakespearean sonnet. This sonnet is consist of 3 quatrain and a couplet. Totally there are 4 stanzas. The first 3 stanzas contain 4 lines, followed by a 2-line stanza or a couplet. The first stanza is AB. The second stanza follows the same rhyming scheme but with different rhyming word. CD. The third stanza is EF, and the couplet is GG rhyming scheme. Examples are Sonnet 1 of Shakespeare, From Paris creature we desire increase, and Sonnet 130 from Shakespeare, My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Number 3, Spenserian sonnet. Spenserian sonnet is one which was written by Spenserian sonnet. Edmund Spenser, during the Elizabethan age, wrote his sonnets with a slightly different rhyming scheme like AB, BC, CD, EE, and these became popular as Spenserian sonnets. It is just like the English sonnet in rhyming scheme. The examples are Sonnet 75. One day I wrote her name upon the strands by Edmund Spenser. Miltonic sonnet. Miltonic sonnet use the same rhyming scheme and structure as that of a patriarchan. There differs in their themes only. It is consists of a single stanza of 14 lines with a rhyming scheme A B B A B B C A C D E C D E. Example: Sonnet 7 of John Milton. How soon hath time the subtle thief of youth? Cultural sonnet. The cultural sonnet was invented by the Victorian poet Gerard Manley Hopkins. It consists of a 10-line stanza followed by a half line. The rhyming scheme is ABC plus DBC or DCBDC. Example: Pied Beauty by Gerard Manley Hopkins. Next type in the lyrical poetry is elegy. An elegy is an elaborated lyrical poem of lament which expresses gloomy thoughts of a person who is no more. It is commonly written in praise of the deceased ones and has an air of melancholy around it. It has two types. Number one, personal elegy. Number two, pastoral elegy. An elegy lamenting the death of a person who is deceased is known as personal elegy, while the elegy in which the poet represents himself as a shepherd to lament the death of his fellow shepherd is known as pastoral elegy. The fellow shepherd is known as pastoral elegy. Some other types of poems resembling elegies are the following: dirge, a song for the dead, sung at the funeral ceremony itself or at the procession or afterwards, shorter than an elegy. Eulogy. A eulogy is a speech or short piece of writing created in honor of someone who has recently died. Obituary. A published notice of a person's death with short biography to recount his good deed of life. Epitaph. A short statement or poem written on the tombstone of a deceased person. Elegiac couplet. What is an elegiac couplet? It is also an elegiac couplet, a poem of lamentation introduced by Latin poet Ennius. The first line in this couplet is dactyl hexameter and the second line is dactyl pentameter. The last topic of the lyrical poetry is ode. An ode is a short lyrical poem that praises an individual, an idea, or an event. In ancient Greece, odes were originally accompanied by Music. There are three types of ode. Number one, Pindaric ode. Pindaric odes are named for the ancient Greek poet Pindar of the 5th century BC. The example of this ode is Ode on Intimation of Immortality from Recollection of Early Childhood by William Wordsworth. Number two, Horatian Ode, named after the Roman poet Horace. In the 1st century, the Horatian Ode consists of 2 or 4 line stanza that share the same meter, rhyme scheme, and length. The Horatian Ode traditionally explores intimate scenes of daily life. A good example of this ode is Ode to the Confederate Dead by Ellen Tate. Next is irregular ode. See, next is the irregular ode. Irregular odes follow neither the Pindaric form nor the Horatian form. The example of this ode is Ode to the West Wind by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Dear students and all viewers, now we are going to discuss narrative poetry. This type of poetry narrates a story or an event. Narrative poems are epic and ballad. What is an epic? An epic is a long narrative serious poem which tells the story of a hero or war such as Odyssey or Ben-Hur. Following are the three types of epic. Number one, folk epic, an old form of epic poem that was originally told in oral form. Literary epic, the written form of the folk epics are invented and written by the poet such as Paradise Lost by John Milton. Number three, mock epic or mock heroic. It is a form of satire that adopts the elevated heroic style of the classical epic poem to a trivial subject such as the rape of the lock. Ballad. What is a ballad? A ballad is a type of poem that tells a story and was traditionally set to music. English language ballads are typically composed of 4 line stanzas that follow an ABCB rhyming scheme. Examples are La Bella, Dame Sans Mercy by John Keats, During Wind and Rain by Thomas Hardy, Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. Following are the two types of ballad. Number one, traditional ballad, folk or popular ballad that existed as an oral tradition before they were recorded in written language. Number two is literary or lyrical ballad. The literary ballad is a narrative poem created by a poem in imitation of the old anonymous folk ballad. The good example of this is the Ballad of the Dark Lady by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Samuel Taylor. Dear students and viewers, now we are going to discuss dramatic poetry, the last type of poetry. What is dramatic poetry? Written specifically for the theatre, this type of poetry can often be lyrical in nature, such as when a character in a play gives a dramatic monologue or soliloquy. There are two types of dramatic poetry. Number one, dramatic monologue. In a dramatic monologue, the speaker addresses a kind of imaginary listener, so they are not explicitly speaking to the reader. The examples are Ulysses by Alfred Lord Tennyson and The Runaway Slave at Pilgrim's Point by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. The second type of dramatic poetry is soliloquy. A soliloquy is a monologue addressed to oneself, thoughts spoken out aloud without addressing another. The example is from Hamlet, to be or not to be, that is the question, whether it's a sea of troubles. Example is from Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of trouble. The major difference between dramatic monologue and soliloquy is that in a dramatic monologue, a character speaks to an imaginary listener, speaks to an imaginary listener, whereas in a soliloquy, a character speaks to himself or herself. That was the major difference. Dear viewers and students, hope this video helps you in your study. Thank you for watching.